Magnesium deficiency is silently stealing your muscles after 60, even if you eat plenty of protein. Supplements alone won't stop sarcopenia, but the right foods can rebuild your strength naturally. Without magnesium-rich foods, your workouts and high-protein meals may be wasted, leaving your muscles weaker each year. What if the real key to fighting muscle loss after 60 isn't more protein shakes or endless hours at the gym, but 3 simple foods that older cultures have trusted for centuries? Today, I'll show you exactly how to use these foods to unlock your strength, avoid sarcopenia, and protect your independence. But first, let me ask you, have you noticed your body getting weaker, even though you're eating well and staying active? If so, you're not alone, and the reason may surprise you. Most people over 60 are told the same thing. Eat more protein, do resistance training, and your muscles will grow. But here's the hidden truth. Without enough magnesium, your muscles cannot relax, cannot repair, and cannot grow. It's like trying to build a house without nails. And here's the shocking part. Most magnesium supplements don't work the way you think they do. They lack the natural companions that help your body absorb and use magnesium efficiently. That's why so many seniors swallow pills every day and still feel their muscles shrinking, their grip weakening, and their legs losing strength. In this video, I'll guide you through a journey. How nature provides powerful foods with the perfect balance of magnesium, why your body after 60 desperately needs them, and how to avoid the hidden enemies that silently erase all your efforts. Stay with me, because what you learn here can make the difference between years of slow decline and a future where you can still walk, lift, and live independently. The real role of magnesium in muscles. When people think of muscle health, the first word that usually comes to mind is protein. We imagine plates of chicken breast, grilled steak, or boiled eggs, because those foods have always been tied to the idea of building strength. And it's true, protein is a fundamental building block. But here is the part many people never hear. Protein alone cannot do the job, especially once you're past 60. Every single fiber in your muscles depends on magnesium to complete its cycle of contraction and relaxation. Picture your hand clenching tightly into a fist. That clench represents muscle contraction. But unless the fist opens again, there is no space for fresh blood to flow in, no room for nutrients to arrive, and no chance for real repair or growth. Magnesium is the very key that unlocks that fist. It allows the muscle to release, to rest, and to prepare for the next movement. Without enough magnesium, your muscles remain half-tensed, locked in a state where recovery is impossible. Over time, that tension leads to weakness, cramping, and the gradual loss of strength we call sarcopenia. For younger bodies, magnesium absorption is usually efficient. But after 60, the story changes. Your digestive system becomes less capable of pulling this mineral from food, even as your body's demand for it actually increases. This creates what I call a silent double challenge, greater need paired with weaker absorption. And it is exactly why magnesium isn't just a nice addition to your diet. It is the cornerstone of maintaining mobility, independence, and quality of life as you age. The power of leafy greens. When we think about powerful foods for muscle health, our minds often jump to meat, eggs, or protein shakes. But nature quietly hides one of its greatest gifts in something much more humble, a plate of cooked spinach. Many people, especially as they get older, push greens aside on their plates, thinking of them as just decoration or a small side dish. Yet, hidden inside those soft, dark leaves is a treasure chest of nutrients that your muscles desperately need. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach delivers nearly 40% of your daily magnesium requirement. That's a remarkable amount for such a simple vegetable. But spinach does more than supply magnesium. It brings along folate and potassium, 2 companions that make all the difference. Folate helps your body synthesize protein, which means the chicken breast, beans, or fish you eat can be used more effectively to repair muscle fibers. Potassium reduces inflammation deep within your muscles, allowing them to recover faster after exercise or even after a long walk. The result is a smoother path to strength and less stiffness in your joints. Science has confirmed what older cultures already seem to know instinctively. In the Mediterranean, elders treated spinach and leafy greens not as optional extras, but as the foundation of meals meant to sustain energy and strength. A major Harvard study followed nearly 3,000 seniors for 4 years. The findings were clear. Those who ate leafy greens high in magnesium retained more muscle mass and preserved their strength compared to those who rarely ate them. In other words, these greens acted as natural armor against sarcopenia. Preparation makes a difference. Spinach should be steamed gently for 2 to 3 minutes with just a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon. Overcooking will strip away delicate vitamins. But when cooked correctly, spinach becomes incredibly versatile. It can be folded into a fluffy omelet with feta and herbs for breakfast, tossed with grilled chicken and potatoes in a creamy garlic sauce for lunch, or stirred into buttered rice with shrimp and lemon for dinner. Each time you add spinach, you are not merely filling your plate, you are sending a powerful stream of magnesium directly to your muscles, helping them relax, recover, and grow stronger with every meal. Seeds that carry ancient strength spinach may provide the first building block, but your muscles need more than the ability to relax and recover. They also need long-lasting cellular fuel, something to keep every fiber energized and stable through the ups and downs of daily life. That is where seeds come into the picture. Tiny, almost unnoticeable, yet carrying a level of concentrated nutrition that ancient warriors and healers trusted centuries before the idea of supplements ever existed. Among these, chia seeds stand out. At first glance, they look so small and ordinary you could easily dismiss them. Yet when placed in water, something remarkable happens. These tiny dots swell into a gel 3 times their original size. That expansion mirrors what they do inside your body. They multiply the potential of your muscle cells by pairing magnesium with omega-3 fatty acids. This pairing is rare and powerful. Magnesium supports the release and recovery of muscle fibers, while omega-3 strengthens the membranes of those fibers, allowing electrical signals to flow smoothly. The result? Muscles that contract more efficiently, recover more quickly, and avoid the painful cramps so common with aging. But the gift of chia does not stop there. Each spoonful brings calcium and plant-based protein, nutrients that directly support contraction and relaxation cycles. Think of it as providing both the spark and the structure your muscles need. A clinical study following older adults for just 3 months showed that adding chia to the daily diet increased walking endurance by almost 20% and boosted muscle power by more than 25%. For someone who has struggled to climb stairs or carry groceries, those percentages translate into a real, tangible return of independence. Preparation is simple, but must be done right. Chia needs to be soaked in water or milk for 15 to 20 minutes, allowing it to form its gel. Skipping this step may cause digestive discomfort. Once ready, it blends seamlessly into your meals. Stir it into overnight oats with cinnamon, Thicken your smoothies with it, or even sprinkle it across steamed vegetables. Every spoonful works quietly, helping your muscles coordinate, keeping your steps steady, and ensuring your energy does not fade halfway through the day. In this way, chia becomes more than food, it becomes a daily ally in the fight against muscle loss. The unsung hero of strength. There is another food, often overlooked, that deserves the title of an unsung hero: pumpkin seeds. To many people, they are nothing more than a crunchy snack to nibble on, something tossed casually into trail mix or sprinkled over bread. But behind their small size lies a powerhouse of nutrition that can transform the way your muscles age. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds contains nearly half of the magnesium your body requires each day. Unlike the magnesium in most supplements, which often passes through the digestive tract without being fully absorbed, the magnesium in pumpkin seeds is naturally bound to amino acids. This binding allows it to move directly into your muscle cells where it is needed most, supporting protein synthesis and helping fibers rebuild stronger after every movement. But pumpkin seeds do not stop at magnesium. They carry zinc and phosphorus, minerals that athletes pay large sums for in fancy muscle-building formulas. Zinc plays a crucial role in hormone production, especially testosterone, which influences muscle growth, energy, and recovery. Phosphorus fuels the energy systems inside each fiber, ensuring that the effort you put into walking, lifting, or even gardening translates into strength gains rather than fatigue. The impact on seniors is striking. In one study, 72 older adults who incorporated pumpkin seeds into their daily diet experienced remarkable changes within just 3 months. Their grip strength improved by 23%, and overall muscle function increased by 31%. Grip strength may sound simple, but researchers now recognize it as one of the clearest predictors of independence and longevity. A firm handshake is more than a social gesture, it is a sign of how long you can live strongly on your own terms. Pumpkin seeds also carry a long history of respect. For centuries, Native American cultures valued them as a food of endurance and vitality. Today, roasting them lightly with olive oil and sea salt turns them into golden, crunchy bites that are as satisfying as they are healing. Sprinkle them over yogurt, toss them into salads, or simply enjoy a small handful in the evening. With every bite, you are arming your muscles with tiny shields of strength, protecting yourself against the slow creep of decline. The power of combination. Here is where the real magic begins. Each of these foods, spinach, chia seeds, and pumpkin seeds, carries its own unique power. Spinach relaxes the muscles and improves how your body uses protein. Chia strengthens the very membranes of your muscle cells, keeping movements smooth and steady. Pumpkin seeds fuel the energy systems deep inside the fibers, allowing recovery and growth to happen efficiently. On their own, each is impressive, but when they come together, they create something far greater than the sum of their parts. Think of your muscles as a team of workers moving a heavy load. Spinach acts as the relief worker, easing the tension and allowing rest between shifts. Pumpkin seeds are the steady source of energy, ensuring that no one burns out halfway through. Chia plays the role of communicator, keeping every worker in sync so the task moves forward smoothly. Without one of them, the team struggles, but with all three, balance and strength are restored. This combination forms a triangle of support, a triple action system that no pill or powder can truly replicate. It brings immediate relaxation, long-lasting energy, and precise coordination all at once. For older adults, This means fewer cramps, faster recovery, and stronger steps each day. The beauty is that nature designed this trio to work together. By weaving them into your meals, you create a foundation for muscle health that feels natural, delicious, and sustainable, something you can carry forward for the rest of your life. The silent enemies. As powerful as spinach, chia, and pumpkin seeds may be, their benefits can be erased if they are paired with the wrong foods. It can feel discouraging. You do the work, you eat carefully, yet your muscles still weaken. The truth is that two common foods silently interfere with magnesium absorption, stripping your muscles of what they need before your body ever has a chance to use it. The first culprit is soda. Whether it is regular cola or a can of sugar-free diet soda, the problem lies in phosphoric acid. This compound binds with magnesium in your digestive system and carries it out of your body before your muscles can absorb it. Scientific studies show that when older adults drank soda alongside magnesium-rich meals, their absorption dropped to less than half compared to those who avoided soda. And the danger does not stop there. Phosphoric acid has the ability to pull magnesium directly from muscle tissue, draining the very reserves you are trying to rebuild. I once worked with a woman in her 60s who felt completely defeated. For months, she had been eating leafy greens and seeds daily, yet her strength continued to decline. After reviewing her habits, the hidden problem became clear. She drank diet soda with nearly every meal. When she swapped the soda for simple water with lemon, the results were dramatic. Within 2 weeks, she had gained almost 2 pounds of lean muscle and felt stronger than she had in years. It was never the food that failed her, it was the combination. The second hidden enemy is high-sodium breakfast cereal. Many older adults reach for a bowl of cereal in the morning, believing it to be a light and healthy start. But just one serving of a salty cereal can increase magnesium loss by up to 35%. The timing makes the damage worse. Breakfast is when your body should be setting the stage for nutrient absorption throughout the day. Instead, sodium forces your kidneys to flush magnesium out, leaving little behind for your muscles. A retired teacher I knew faced this exact problem. She faithfully ate spinach and chia each morning, but always followed it with her favorite boxed cereal. Despite her efforts, her leg strength declined steadily. When she switched to low-sodium oatmeal, her strength rebounded. Within a month, her leg power improved by nearly 20%. Soda and salty cereals may seem harmless, but when paired with magnesium-rich foods, they form a destructive cycle that accelerates weakness. The fix is simple but powerful. Avoid sodas within 3 hours of your magnesium meals and choose cereals with less than 140 milligrams of sodium per serving. With these small adjustments, every ounce of magnesium you eat can finally reach your muscles where it belongs. So now you know, building muscle after 60 isn't about chasing protein powders or swallowing pills. It's about giving your body the natural magnesium it craves in forms it can truly use. Spinach to relax and recover, chia to coordinate and protect, pumpkin seeds to fuel and strengthen. Together, they form a complete system nature designed for you. But remember, your choices can either build or break your muscles. Pairing these foods with soda or salty cereals is like pouring water into a leaking bucket. All the effort drains away. Choose wisely, and every meal becomes an investment in your freedom, your independence, your life. Let me leave you with this thought. Every step you take, every object you lift, every embrace you give to your loved ones depends on the strength of your muscles, and that strength depends on what you put on your plate. So I ask you, Which of these foods are already part of your life, and which enemies have been sneaking into your meals without you realizing it? Share your experience in the comments. I read every one of them, and your story may help someone else. And if you're ready to take this further, I've created a complete collection of high-protein, high-magnesium recipes designed for older adults, with over 90 carefully crafted meals that avoid harmful combinations and maximize absorption. You'll find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. Don't let sarcopenia decide your future. Take back your strength, your energy, and your independence. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video.